Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for all arising as their majesties approach their court. Thus resumes the court of the sable lions of Ontir, King Sven and Queen Rifkin. Their majesties invite their cousins from the other kingdoms.
Your majesties, good populace! The crown of Artemisia, Gabriel and Sarah, and crown prince and princess, Yuri and Samaya.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Their majesties ask that you make yourselves comfortable.
Hi everyone, thank you. Yay. We had so much fun today. I meant to thank the marshals during our little mini court. Thank you all for marshaling both the rapier and the heavy. And thank you to our list scenario MIC in charge person who I don't see.
Anthony!
Thank you so much. Actually, do we have a gift for them? I think we do. For the marshals. Could you come up? I'm just going to do it now.
Yep.
Keep people on their toes. It was fabulous. Thank you so much for keeping it going and for being so organized. After we explore your virtue longer. For getting everybody on the field.
And making really good rum and cokes.
Oh, yes, but not on the field.
Not on the field. No, this is last night. Don't worry. Secondary.
Good save. Thank you. So if you could share this with your staff, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
3 cheers for the marshals! Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Viva!
And then I wanted to thank His Majesty Artemisia and His Highness Artemisia because we had so much fun on the field today with you both, and you both were super kind to me. Ransom me. I wanted to ransom me for lentils. So anyway,
How can an Ontarian? Sorry.
I love how great of a turnout you guys had here, and I would love to see this grow a little bit because this is such an amazing site and such amazing people. So thank you both for making this a great event.
We had an absolute blast.
I'm super bummed I missed it.
Yeah.
But I did have some great pickups.
I'm happy you weren't there. It's really
One
nice.
of you guys want to say something before we get into this?
I absolutely adore this event. You guys run an amazing, fun time, and I'm so happy that I got to come to this. And I know Sarah's had herself a good day too.
Yeah, I had heard nothing but praises for this event for the past few years. Unfortunately, I hadn't been able to come until now, and now I definitely get it. It's so amazing. This is a beautiful site. Such a pretty drive over here. I got to look at art, watch some fighting. I just had the best time.
So now I'm going to talk some smack. So that sweet young man, my son, he looked at me. He said, "Dad, I want an island." And I will have to say, Artemisia stole this island today. So now my sweet, sweet summer child over here has a nice island to retire on.
Thank you, Dad.
You're welcome, son.
I think this is a great place for you to retire.
Whoa!
ever agreed to play for the island?
I'm sure I got.
It's actually the Ducal
I swear I
Estates.
didn't forge your signature on anything.
What?
It's fine.
Ducal Estates of Ocean.
Yeah, we would probably have to talk to it.
Well, whatever. Anyway,
The Herald says a joyous noise for Artemisia.
Strange kingdoms.
Their Majesties call forward anyone who wishes to the peers. You want peers?
Pierce, please.
Peers of Ontario to please come
Or
forward if you
Artemisia.
wish to swear fealty.
Careful. I know there's some of you out there that haven't, so
Sworn fealty.
If you would like.
no. All right, you don't have to.
Definitely.
I have not.
I'm gonna stare you down though.
Careful, it's kind of cool.
That's kind of the point of the whole thing.
You do not have to kneel.
Pretty good nights to get me up here.
If you want to
No,
sit.
no, that's okay.
Okay.
I can't kneel. So.
You, each of you, now swear fealty to Sven and Ripken, your undoubted king and queen, that you will obey their lawful commands in all matters that concern this realm. And do you now swear faith to the crown of Ontier, and being mindful of that honor of that you will treat chivalrously and courteously with those of every degree, as long as their majesties remain sovereigns of Ontier.
I so swear.
Your Majesty, and we, for our part,
And we, for our part,
swear fealty to you.
do swear fealty to you.
We promise to protect and defend you,
We promise to protect and defend you
and those of your
and
household,
those of your household,
so long as we remain.
so long as you remain sovereigns of Ontier. So say we, Sven, King Ontier.
So say we, Richard, we.
Thank you.
No, it's okay.
Their Majesties now call forward those of the populace that wish to swear fealty upon the crown. Please come forward. With joy we say, do each of you now swear fealty to Sven and Rifkin, your undoubted king and queen, that you will obey their lawful commands in all matters that concern, this realm. Sorry, I missed it. And you now swear faith to the crown of Ontier, and being mindful of that honor of the realm springs from your own deeds, do you swear that you will treat chivalrously and courteously with those of every degree, as long as their majesties remain here? Say I so swear. And we for our part?
And we, for our part,
Do swear fealty to you.
do swear fealty to you.
We promise to protect and defend you,
We promise to protect and defend you
and those of your household,
and those of your household,
so long as we remain sovereign
so long as we remain sovereign.
of Ontario.
So say I, or so say we, Richard, we, Ontario.
So say we, Sven, King Ontier. Thank you.
Thank you.
We're doing this in our set.
Okay.
See how there's tokens for that?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Their Majesties call forward anyone who this is their first event. We have a couple.
Oh, sure.
So you guys don't have to. So we have a tradition that we stole from the West Kingdom, where we like to welcome people who it's their first event with a cup and a cap. So we would, thank you. We would like to gift each one of you one of these and thank you for trying out our geeky game. And we hope you come back and geek out with us because there's so many fun things to do. So we look forward to seeing you again, and I hope you have fun today. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thanks for coming.
A joyous noise for the newcomers. Their Majesty calls forth Zevon Wentworth of Weldsmere. Not here.
Or representative.
Or representative. Award them arms. We further charge them with all the rights and obligations thereto, done by our royal hand and seal this 23rd day of April, Annus Societatis 56.
And since we are streaming, I'm going to say a few things about Zevon. Zevon is a rapier fighter, is a bard. He enriches the Wealdsmere and the Ontier community, and we're just so happy to have him as part of the community. So we give him our thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, excellent.
A joyful noise. Their Majesty requests the presence of Eric Degerson. I was going to say commands the presence of, but
Commands.
Brutally honest.
Did he take off?
He was just here.
I saw him in the parking lot.
Eric!
He was like,
He just scored field.
yeah, he was literally right there.
okay, next time I'm commanding them. Oh my gosh! Their Majesty's command! Eric Degerson to present himself before
Probably
their throne.
Probably because you were doing service. for
Yeah, I was.
somebody.
I
Yes.
was. There was. It's great.
So, Eric, we want to recognize you for your service. And this man is a deep thinker, and he is a wise advisor. And he does a lot of things behind the scenes that people don't see to make Ontier the best it can be. And so we would like to recognize you for all of that. And this has nothing to do with any sphinxters.
Proclaim unto all peoples that we, Sven and Rifkin, Rex and Regina Ontier, have noted the dedication, works, and loyalty of our subject, Eric Degerson, who has greatly enriched our realm. In gratitude, we thus award them entrance into the right noble order of the Gupta Song. And we regard them with the grant of arms with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereunto. In witness thereof, we are set our hand and seal this 23rd day of April, Annus Societatis 56.
Thank you for taking seriously the speak and be quiet part of your oath, because when you speak from the heart and from the head, and it's appreciated. There were a couple more things that are like old for Eric.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we might call you back up later. To
So you'll be here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Thank you. You're great.
3 cheers for the person who will be coming back when called. Hip, hip.
Huzzah!
Hip, hip.
Huzzah!
Hip, hip. Their Majesty's request, Kazimira Poranska
Are they here?
of Weldsmere,
Not here.
or a representative.
Hey, Michael, we're gonna keep you busy.
Michelle.
Do you mind if I just go for it?
Let it be known that we, Sven and Rifkin, have observed the good works and labors of the subjects of our kingdom of Ontier. Courtesy, loyalty, and diligence are the hallmarks of our subject, Kazimira Taranska. So noting this, do we bestow upon them an award of arms? Additionally, we do command them to seek out suitable and unique heraldry so that their mark may join the other nobles of Ontier. In witness thereof, we set our hand and seal this 23rd day of April, Annus Societatis 56.
And because we're live streaming, Casmira is a integral part of the rapier community in Lyonsmarche and Elmtier, and we're just so happy to have her as part of the community. So if we could pass that on, we'd appreciate it.
Thanks, Jess.
Their Majesties request the presence of Seamus de Montel.
I know he's here.
I can go chase him down.
All right.
I will move on. During this interlude, we will call yet another. Will Vulgaris, Ostentus of Pendale, please come forward?
Disarm it.
There he is.
That's him.
All right. Cool.
Nice. Got one.
So, Vulgaris, we have heard that you are a community builder, that you have helped out and put on many demos, and that you've built a tent for a whole bunch of people to stay in so that they have a place to stay, and that, is this all true? Yes. Anyway, that's amazing, super amazing, since you've only been playing a few years yourself. And we would like to recognize you for your community building efforts. Ready?
We Sven, Shining and Sparkling King, and Rifkin, Wise, very wise Queen, rightful sovereigns of Sable Lion thrones, are moved and recognized the diverse efforts of our subject, Vulgaris of Pendale, and herewith award them arms. We further charge them with all the rights and obligations appropriate thereto, done by our royal hand and seal this 23rd day of April on Cietatis 56.
There was. I know we don't have it here,
Their Majesties call forward the children of Ontier.
I'll go get them.
And anyone else.
She's a force of nature, Your Majesty.
And those visiting Ontier also.
All right, so we would like to invite you to choose a toy if you want a toy, or we have things that are more appropriate for teenagers in there.
Oh,
So
Luke.
choose one with our thanks for coming and being part of our community.
Oh.
Choose what you want, but don't spend too much time.
Oh, here they all come.
Oh, here they come.
Oh.
Love that one.
You can dump that one out. Let's just dump it. Dump it.
Please take,
Have at
take something.
Please. Yes. All right. Have fun.
No way. No way. I got to be so
All right.
Be respectful if you bowed.
You got it?
We got one little guy.
Oh, we got somebody?
Somebody else? Did you choose?
Get lost with the water on the way.
Here's a little guy.
I think pretty much anything.
You got one.
Oh, there's a ball and cup.
Does it come with a knife? You want this? This is like a cup
Gabe
thing.
loves that.
Not Gabe.
He's got a lot of us drunk.
Guys, following
Hours of entertainment.
His Majesty has made that into a drinking game, I believe.
Yeah, and we won that too.
Oh. Hey, our champion Kelwin did a great
Yeah,
job.
no one is the champ.
It's really not about winning. It's about having
The
fun.
children are the future of Ontier, and we like to make them feel welcome at the events because sometimes there's not a lot for them to do. So we appreciate each one of you and hope that you find something that you find passion for and you stick around.
Yeah, because you might just Sit on the
You
throne.
might be him. He was a kid in the SCA.
So
All right.
Their Majesty's Artemisia.
Their Majesties command Seamus de Montel to enter this court.
On time.
Oh.
It's easy to get them.
How are you? You look amazing.
You do look amazing, and good thing you look amazing. I know that you've just changed your persona, and you make amazing bows, and you teach classes. So we would like to recognize you for the contributions you make to the art community. So hear the words of our herald.
On April 23rd, on a Societatis 56, commanded by Rifkin the Fierce and Sven the Shining, most royal sovereigns of Antir, that Seamus de Montel be added to the fellowship of the Right Noble Order of the Jean de Leon. Our myriad and diverse contributions to the noble order, the arts and sciences of our realm. Further, that it be transcribed that we give them the grant of arms. In token of this, we have thereto set our hand and affixed our great seal. A joyous noise.
Seamus booked it out of here really fast, but he really deserves that. So congratulations, Seamus.
He's reading it now.
Their Majesties ask Phelan to please escort Miss Morgana of the Woods forward.
I'm like,
Oh, wow. I just figured he'd done it all morning.
good job. What am I doing?
What is
She is actually.
Oh,
Sorry.
you gotta catch Sven. I'm like,
pretty?
yeah, I met her yesterday morning.
Their Majesties thank Phelan for doing such a wonderful job.
Would you like Gertie?
I think I'd like to sit down.
Okay, that's cool.
Please go ahead.
All right.
Oh, this is,
Yeah.
Yes.
if I may.
Please.
Address, Your Majesties, I am kinswoman of one of your subjects, Duchess Gwen. And Duchess Gwen has commissioned me to make a gift for you. And I believe you will need your fighter strength for this one.
Oh, gee.
Is it a bag of candy?
What? Do we get to open it? Ooh.
This isn't it?
What?
That's not it?
No, that's not
I
it.
like the things that are in this.
These are car keys.
Oops.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Very heavy.
does she know?
Take two.
I'm not gonna say.
Take two. I feel like I like the other bag. It was a nice fancy one.
Oh, that one.
Oh,
You're gonna like it.
Yeah, I think that too.
oh my God. These are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, everyone else, we get cool things. Thank you so much.
Morgana's
This
a
is amazing.
fantastic artist.
Thank you.
Yes, this is awesome.
There's Phelan.
3 cheers for the generosity of the artisans of Antir to the Artemisian royalty. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip It is now time for the royals of our court to exchange some gifts.
So I will just explain what this is for some of you that are newer. We exchange gifts and largesse so that we can spread the renown of our artisans to other kingdoms, and so that they are able to make gifts to their event stewards and their marshals like we did today. So that is what we're doing.
Here you go.
Oh my goodness. Oh, well, we have things for you guys.
Is it another bag?
Is this another bag of some candy that you got from somebody else?
I didn't feel that.
No, there wasn't.
Oh,
any candy.
oh, that's
I
right.
just lied.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
Basically, give you
Thank you. Thank you very much.
and
Thank you.
Their Majesties call forward the event stewards of the honor award. Huh?
Which one?
You are an event steward.
Yes.
Were you the event steward?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Okay. We would like to thank you for this
Thank you.
wonderful event. Really, Phelan, you did an incredible job, and you made us feel so welcome, and you made me comfortable and my sister comfortable last night so that she could walk today by making our bed comfortable. So I just really appreciate everything. We appreciate everything
efficient and
you
generous.
did, and we would like to thank you and your staff and Tova for bringing the mattress outer.
Yay.
Thank
At like
you.
12:30.
Phelan, is there more? Phelan?
Well, there's this bag that he really wanted to look into. Your
Yeah.
Majesties were allow me. We have for each of our great visitors a little bit of largesse also.
Whoa.
With their tag, like
Look at
Christmas.
you.
thank you. I said thank you.
That's me! This is
I brought people. Lots of people came from my barony.
That must be by elimination.
Thank you.
That's very cool.
And then people can leave. Thank you guys. Marnhold.
Thank you for running such a great event that I love. It smells like there's lentils in it.
Thank you.
I have no idea.
That's another.
Thank you, Phelan.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Their Majesties would like to invite Honora and Lillian of Wellsmere for an announcement.
Do I have to share with my wife?
No.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Majesty. Yes.
Majesties, Highnesses, Majesties, permission to address the court, please. Hello. So, Connor couldn't be here today, so I'm Connor for a minute. We would like to invite everyone on Memorial Day weekend to travel to the Barony of Wellsmere for Celtic Revolt. It's going to be a great event, and we have all of our baronial championships at that event. We have war scenarios. We have a castle coming. It's just a good, fun 4-day event. And it's at a fairgrounds. It has showers. It's got real bathrooms. It's a good time.
What day is the champions turn? Is it Sunday?
It's on the Saturday.
Oh, it's on Saturday, so the war's on Sunday?
I believe so, Your Majesty. But if you'd like that swapped around, we can certainly.
Oh, no,
do that.
I was just asking. I was just checking.
Okay. The plan at this point is champions on Saturday, war on Sunday and Monday. And Lily has a new thing at Celtic this year that she would like to speak about.
So many of you have been sitting around your house for the past 2 years, and if you're like me, you have been cleaning out every cupboard out of sheer boredom, and you've discovered you have a lot of stuff to get rid of. And welcomers who need stuff, well, plus us old timers who like each other's stuff. So we're going to do a flea market. If you like, you can bring your stuff out and you can sell it yourself. We'll be in a barn. And if you want, you can tag your stuff and leave it behind. And I will simply pay you out at the end of the time for whatever tags ended up in the box.
And if you just want to get rid of your stuff, then bring it out and we will sell it to raise money for the non-member surcharge, kind of like a scholarship. So bring your stuff and come buy other people's stuff.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Majesties.
Their Majesties call forth Bridget Wolf of Pendale.
I will represent her husband.
There he is. There he is. Get up there.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna talk about it first.
Thank you.
So Bridget got a Lions Cub in 1997, and for those of you that don't know what that is a award for children, and she has not stopped serving since then. She is a pillar of Pendle. Is that right? Okay. And we would like to recognize her for her extended decades worth of service to both the local area and the community.
Sven, Dread Lion of Ontier, and Rifkin, Lioness of Ontier. Sejasus, Lioness of Ontier, thank you, are guided by the immortal words of Master Frederick Rogers of the Red Sweater to look for the helpers. It is the helpers who toil in the shadow of the lion thrones, who are the foundation of mighty Ontier. Through selfless toil and labors of love, the foundation of the kingdom becomes strong. When someone lovingly acts as a helper in service to the kingdom for 20 or more years, we are minded to recognize them with the honor of the lion's strength. We declare that Bridget Wolf is undisputedly a helper, and in recognition of their decades of service, we now induct them into the Order of the Lion's Strength, done by our hand this 23rd day of April, Anna Societatis 56. Their Majesties call forward Malika Bint Mihil.
Seamus.
Seamus.
He's right there.
Where's your wife?
Oh, she changed. Oh, she changed her name.
Then you might want to.
Hey, so Seamus, you need to come up again.
Malika looks slightly different, but will accept the award.
So we also want to recognize Malika for all her research into the Persian personas that you guys are doing, and her work on your encampments, and just beautifying Ontier and the culture, and all her artistic skill.
Strong is the foundation of a kingdom that rests upon the creations of her subject. A world without the arts and sciences would be a drab and colorless place. Malinka stands out amongst our populace for their superb work brightening our realm. Therefore, do we, Sven and Rifkin, Queen and King of Ontier, admit them into the right noble order of the Jean de Leon. And with fellowship, a grant of arms, as well as our gratitude, for they have brought beauty and learning to our people. In witness thereof, we set our hand and seal this 23rd day of April, Anna Societatis 56. Yay.
Sorry for the technical difficulties. Apparently the herald has gone from a soprano to a baritone.
All right.
Duncan Wiley, please present yourselves before their majesties.
Michael.
No, Ken.
Weldsmere.
Ken. Duncan Wiley. Blake.
Blake.
Pretty lady can come home.
Yeah.
Sure. So we wanted to recognize Duncan for his contributions to the rapier community, and just how involved in the SCA they've been when just graduating high school, and just very good. So that's what.
Be it known through these lands that we, Sven Ontier, 6th of the name, and Rifkin Ontier, 1st, sovereigns of Ontier, have found the deeds of service done by our subject, Duncan Wiley, to be of merit. Accordingly, we present unto them this sanguine thorn, and with it an award of arms. Additionally, do we command them to seek out suitable and unique heraldry as a remembrance of this day, done this 23rd day of April, Anno Societatis 56. Siley Reinhardt of Weldsmere, please present yourselves before their majesties.
Or their excellencies.
So apparently you have a ton of really, really cool people that just aren't here today. So Siley has been instrumental in getting the custom cut and thrust community going up in Wilkes-Barre. Yeah, and so we would like to recognize Siley. Yes.
Let it be known that we, King Sven and Queen Rifkin, have observed and labors of the subjects of our kingdom of Ontier. Courtesy, loyalty, and diligence are the hallmarks of our subject. Siley Reinhardt. So noting this, do we bestow upon them an award of arms? Additionally, do we command them to seek out suitable and unique heraldry so that their mark may join the other nobles of Ontier? In witness thereof, we have set our hand and seal this 23rd day of April, Anno Societatis 56.
Just
You're going to have a busy court.
yeah, yeah. Just thank her for us and give her our congratulations.
Three cheers for the recipient of the AOA, Siley Reinhardt. Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Hip hip! Huzzah! Juliana Del Luna, please present yourselves before their majesties.
So you don't have to know either. 5 years. We wanted to recognize you for your staggering contributions to the dance community and for making the dance community in Wilkes-Barre, but Ontier also so welcoming and so open and so that people want to participate. So that is what we're doing. Thank you.
In the days when Stjarna reigned as queen, she determined to recognize those who delight our courts with their beauty and pageantry of the art of dance. Herewith does Rifkin Lady Ontier take up her prerogative to recognize Juliana de Luna for their skill and grace at this gentle art, with fellowship in the order of the Terpsichore's Fox. This being done on the concurrence of Sven Lord Ontier and by the hand and royal seal, April 23rd, Anno Societatis 56.
Thank you.
Elizabeth of A Cornabeer, please present yourself before their majesties.
Nope. Okay. So Elizabeth is a moving member like that paints a lot of charters, puts together scribal nights, a huge fixture in the equestrian community, and we just wanted to recognize her contributions to the community.
We, Sven, Shining King, and Rifkin, Wise Queen, rightful sovereigns of the Sable Lion thrones, are moved to recognize the diverse efforts of our subject, Elizabeth of A Cornabeer, and herewith award them arms. We further charge them with all the rights and obligations appropriate thereto, done by our royal hands and seal this 3rd day of April, Anno Societatis 56.
Thank you.
3 cheers for the new recipient of the AOA, Elizabeth of A Cornabeer. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did that. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, we were going to give Ethan Del Kai an award for, I don't know if you've ever had him in court or acted as a herald, but he has a way with words and improvisation, and he makes court more fun for all of you and for us.
He's very entertaining.
He is super entertaining, and we would like to recognize him for his way with words. Well, that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Ethan Del Kai has become the recipient of the Wordsmith.
and he gets a little book with that, but I'll send it home with you.
I'll take it.
All right.
Because I have
We did that.
other things that he. Oh, Ethan.
Yeah.
Rhiannon and of their majesties.
You're efficient. The most efficient queen I've ever met.
So we wanted to recognize you for all of your contributions to the scribal community.
All.
Yeah, like you're a pillar in the inlands for the scribal community and in the kingdom, and you're a fabulous teacher. So we would like to recognize you for your contributions.
Mighty is the voice of the Sable Lion. Heed our words. We, Sven and Rithkin, undoubted sovereigns of Antir, have observed the contributions to the scribal arts of our realm by Rhiannon Rec Griffith. The sharing of knowledge and the enrichment of our realm by works of artistry pleases us. Therefore, to honor the excellence and recognize the service to the kingdom, we present them with the Sable Scrivener. Go forth with our esteemed gratitude, done by hand sealed this 23rd day of April, Anno Societatis 56.
So thank you so much for everything that you do, and we actually aren't done thanking you.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Would the Order of the Pelican please come up?
oh, wait, you like stand up? Stand up?
Is the secretary of the order here?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Please.
Or should it be? I think they've got us on.
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Your Majesty, we, the Orders of the Pelican, have found that we are missing one who's before you today. And I believe there are a few that have words for her. Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes. Please.
It's all you.
Don't look at the candidate.
Don't do it. Don't look. Look up.
Yep. Why don't we give you a minute? You want to do your words first? Okay. Give you a minute. I am. I don't know if I can do this. Oh, you got it.
Don't look
I
at
am
it.
Venutona, Cara Regina's daughter, the Order of the Pelican, and I offer this witness. I've had the privilege of knowing and working with Wright in Wilkesboro and inland regions for at the least 15 years, if not a little bit longer. I couldn't say exactly when she became a part of the core baronial group. I can't say when she became a sought-out mentor and a trusted piece, just because she always has been. She always was. She always is. She is always helping. She's always kind. She's always dependable. She was always willing from the moment her SCA career started. She was willing to jump in and work in the forefront, in the background, in the trenches. when she didn't want to, she was willing to work. And above all, she extends empathy, welcome, and inclusivity to all that she meets. Those who have most benefited from her friendship and support would say she's fun, she's entertaining, she is humble, she's easy to work with. The same thing many of us read when she posts that friendly neighborhood background deputy posts on Ontier. From scribal deeds to voice heraldry, office of the chronicler to the seneschal, baronial retinues, and vicious archer, as a mentor to teaching classes, Bryce is a jack of all trades with a helium hand that cannot be weighed down. I have long admired this woman of calm exterior with an air of knowledge and all the love that she ever gives. Long as she behaves in a manner which embodies our order, and I am ecstatic that I stand and offer witness to this elevation of this wonderful woman and wonderful friend. Those were wonderful words. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay.
Don't look.
Don't look. And then don't leave.
Right, this is my protege, and today I'm giving her to the kingdom as a peer. And I'm so proud. She's such a beautiful, perfect, amazing woman. And I really sorry.
I want you to look behind you real quick just to see all the people there. Is there another one that's talking? There's two more. Okay. Do you have words? I have. Okay. Will, you want to speak?
The words that have been spoken are words that I have never heard. Your love, and we will be very honored once that medallion is on as a sister.
Are there any others that have words?
I will speak.
Oh. Calm down, son.
Good gentles all, it is my privilege and pleasure to be able to pass on the Pelican Medallion to Braith. This award has been given for leadership and for nobility in the interaction with everybody that she's come in contact with, always. She started running. She has never quit. She has been a boon, an inspiration, and an absolute love to everyone that has ever touched her life.
I'll take that, and we'll pass this on to her. Is this yours? Okay. I'll hold on to this. Thank you.
All right.
Well pleased, Braith, with your skill and your continued service to our kingdom, and right mindful of the desire of your peers, we are minded to create you a companion of the Order of the Pelican. Will you accept from the? Will you accept from us this honor and swear to uphold the rights and responsibilities?
Then you, Braith, give your word to continue to fulfill the requirements set for the governance of this order, as you most surely have until now, to increase your labors nobly, to nourish your talents as befits a noble, and to seek to disseminate your talents and abilities throughout the kingdoms of the known.
Got another one.
Eye contact, don't do it. And abilities throughout the kingdom of the known world, as far as within your powers.
Bring forth the medallion. Mr. Solane Graybeard, this is yours. Is there any other history to this? That is enough. Yes.
It's my gift.
And take from our hands this token of your accomplishment. Right. I seem to recall there might have been 2 medallions.
We heard a story that Brett said about how she would like to be able to wear a medallion daily, every day. So we made another medallion for you.
Oh. Wow, very cool. Sure.
Just lifts right off. This one.
Okay, this one? It lifts right off? Oh, see, I made it trickier than it was. Very cool. It matches your dress.
Well, yeah, somebody get all.
You don't remember anything right now, it's all good. You gotta have to be careful
There's a
what
little
you
one
say
for your
because your
pen.
peers remember everything. Bring forth the circlet. Is there a circlet? No circlet. All right.
There is a scroll though.
Yeah, and is there
sure.
a cape of maintenance?
There is not a cap of maintenance because she has too many facts and loves to be able to pick just one. But
Oh, wow.
her is one and all of the people that you have supported and have supported you.
Oh, look at them.
Are on your
Oh.
Oh.
Over the top. Oh, okay. Okay.
The culture was a little tricky.
Prepared. That's beautiful. Who did that? Good work.
That's my apprentice.
Yeah.
All right. With this cape, a symbol of your nobility, you shall own your labors. To which you owe your labors.
As much as our recognition has raised you.
As much as our recognition has raised you.
Let it be known that on this day, Braith has been admitted to the right noble order of the Pelican and will be known peer of the Kingdom of Ontir. Would you now swear fealty to the crown?
Yes, I will.
Upon which symbol of state would you swear?
The coronet. The coronet.
I'm stuck.
I'd be on.
Of the Order of the Pelican, and a peer of the Kingdom of Ontir, do become your liegeman. Faith and truth will I bear unto you, to live and die against all manners of foes.
And we, for our part, swear to protect and defend you and your household with all of our power, so long as we remain sovereigns of Ontir. So say we, Sven, King Ontir.
So say we, Rifkin, Queen Ontir. Rise. Yeah, go ahead. Mistress, right. And go to your peers. Congratulations. Thank you.
Cheers.
3 cheers for Ray, new member of the Order of the Pelican. Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
We forgot the scroll. The scroll is amazing.
Look how beautiful it is.
That was made by Ron Vig. It's gorgeous.
Congratulations.
Right,
Now we can fly.
After party at 8 over by the bathroom on the other side.
It's more important.
Get out of here.
So that's all we have. Thank you guys all. Oh, you guys have.
I don't know.
Oh, that's not all we have. Make it really long because His Majesty needs to use the bathroom. So
I'm
for
good.
it.
You can go all night.
One lentil at a time.
One lentil at a time.
This is me. Ho, ho, ho! Your Majesty, I hear tales published in your kingdom.
What?
Something about us owing for years. Lentils.
That's Brahim's fault.
That is Brahim.
I believe that was Daoud and Ibrahim.
Yeah.
So we scoured our records. We could not find that, but we would not besmirch your name. So we also scoured our oldest, dirtiest bin to make sure that the lentils found were of the appropriate age for your claim.
Why, thank you. And the claim was definitely not falsified. I did not make it up at all.
We find no records either way after the plague, Your Majesty. So we try to trust your good word. I've got ammo, so watch yourself. Today, met on the field of battle were 2 great armies. Again, it was a little obscured, so there was some confusion and brotherhood at the end. But we must admit that for the rapier and the heavy fighting, that the Artemisians did better against the bandits.
Down with the bandits.
Oh, wait a minute. And more lentils.
Oh, yes.
Because they tasted victory, according to her.
This is the first time I've ever seen a lentil.
However, an army does not travel just upon its warriors, but its support. So, for those hunting and gathering and harvesting on the field of archery, Elgar, stay there, I'll bring it to you, brought for their majesties sustenance for their armies.
Thank you, Eldar.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And those that make the crafts and the goods and the beer to support an army. Angus showed us how it was done.
Hey, I'll take my boy's share.
But met upon this field, this island, I believe, Her Grace Sharna says the victory's always. And therefore, next year, when I'm sure those bandits will be back again, we hope to see your heirs and all our friends here to drive away those bandits to make sure we all get lentils. Thank you, Your Majesties.
Thank you.
Well, with that,
Well, now that Gabe has all the lentils,
All of the lentils.
His Majesty is very happy. Thank you all for coming, and let's have some fun tonight.
Woo!
court's over.
The court of their majesties on tier, Sven and Riskin. Long may they live and reign. Long live their majesties Artemisia. Long live the prince and princess of Artemisia. Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Hip hip!
Huzzah!
Party on!
You back?